I have been hearing about Apostle, and then as a man of God, I know miracle happened, but this one happened too sudden.
I was asked to give my account number. Surprisingly, money was transferred in 6 zeros.
Reverend Joshua Sunday from Wunti Dada, Bauchi State, arrived at the program venue almost at the conclusion of the event. As he entered, he heard the man of God instructing everyone to ask God for 3 things they desire him to do in their lives. Without hesitation, he immediately mentioned the 3 things he wanted God to do for him. As that session of the program ended, he went home. Upon arriving, he received a call from a highly prominent individual he had been trying to contact for assistance. That call marked a turning point in his life, and his story changed for good.
Well, my name's Reverend Joshua Sunday. I reside here in Bauchi, precisely Wintin Dada. I'm aware of the program, but I didn't know that there is morning section. So yesterday I was hearing the sound. I just decided to come and check the stadium to see the setting. How are they preparing for the program? Not knowing that Papa is already on the stage making declaration. As I came in, he was now saying that people should stretch forth their hands and ask God for 3 things, that the heavens is open.
Stretch your hand to the altar. I want you to mention 3 things that you want to recover in this crusade. 3 things you want God to do for you tonight, to do for you tomorrow morning, to do tomorrow evening, that you want to recover. 3 major, specific, definite, intentional purposes and goals. Mention them, mention them, mention them.
There is this pressing need, financial need, that number 1, as a minister of God, I'm also a politician. So I know most of those big politicians, all the senators and the rest. And I call them for assistance for this very particular need. At the end of the day, they all almost blacklisted me.
Before he came here, he said he had a major financial need that he had been trusting God to intervene. He met all the people he knew, all the people he had access to, nobody could help. Some stopped picking his call and some blacklisted his number due to the pressure.
I've called, I've sent messages, I've texted. There was no reply. There was no answers. So when I came in here, I just, part of the prayer request I asked. I was expecting maybe after some time, but suddenly when I reached home, before I even pulled my clothes, the person that I've called, I even went to his house. I sat for hours waiting for him, to no avail. I saw a call. He now called me, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at home." He said, "Meet me at so place now."
He traced the man to the place the man asked him to come to. To his surprise, first of all, they prepared a table before him.
And I was asked to wait, not knowing that the waiting, they were busy preparing a dinner.
They said, "Relax and be entertained first." He was trying to be stylish about it. They said, "Don't worry. Be entertained. Take care of yourself. Enjoy yourself." After then, tell us what happened.
After the meal, that was when he now asked me, "Now, what were you saying?" For the first time, this is the man I have been calling. Is one of the men, the top men in the state. What are you now saying? When I explained it, he said, "Needless of you explaining. Just give the account number." And before I know,
surprisingly, money was transferred in 6 zeros. Hey! That was after this morning session. And apart from that, tell us what happened. Apart from that, I was given a favor, what I never expect. That put me in a place that I have never expected in life.
And then he's a man that was vying for the governorship of the state. And then they presented a senator. You understand? He now said, "As from today, I've conscripted you into my team of." So it's a shock. It's a shock. It's a miracle that I have never expected to happen just instantly. I have been hearing about Apostle, and then as a man of God, I know miracle happened, but this one happened too sudden. That's to tell you that the grace is too much. The grace is too much. I went about telling people that let them come and tap from the grace here. You know, so that is what happens. I have crawled on my knees every night. I can show you my knees. I have crawled on my knees over this. I have prayed, just a higher grace, and they have ran up because he has already called. He has called those that will give their life to Jesus Christ. That is the tail end of it. So it's just a word that he spoke. Ask God, what do you want? 3 things. That's all. There was no any specific too long prayer. Let me lay hands on you. There was nothing like that. Just say the heavens are open, and boom, it happens.
Now, stretch your hand to the altar and let's repeat that prayer. You mentioned 3 definite, intentional, specific, strategic things that God must do for you in your life this season. Stretch your hand here and make those declarations. 3 things. Mention them before the Lord. Cry out to the Lord. Let him answer those prayers by fire. Go ahead. I can hear you right here.
Reverend Joshua Sunday confirmed that this miracle could only have been orchestrated by the God of Apostle Johnson Suleiman.